Yeah, so guys, it is Wild here. And yeah, just as the title says, guys, is Valve in trouble? That's what we're going to look into in today's video. But firstly, we've got to take a look at CS2 because it just doesn't end, guys. In case you missed it, CS2 actually tweeted out, thanks a million, 1.824989 to be exact. And yeah, that is the new record peak player count for CS2. Now, yeah, I've made videos recently talking about player numbers and the market. And obviously, yeah, there are bots and hackers on multiple accounts, etc., like playing the game. But still, regardless, it is pretty impressive, especially considering that many members of the CS2 community, at least at the moment, are not happy. And that's because we just really haven't got much content recently. Like CS, historically, you know, it's not like Fortnite where you're getting new updates every week or every 2 weeks. And, you know, in general, the community is fine with that. But yeah, as I mentioned in my previous videos, it's just been a long time since we've had a substantial update, and a lot of people are just getting tired. I mean, hey, unless you're someone who just doesn't buy any skins, regardless of your opinion on whether CS is full of bots or not, yeah, if you held on to those skins, as you can tell from the eSport Fire 300 graph, yeah, skins are up, guys. Like, you should be having a good time. You should be up. So that brings us back to the question, is Valve in trouble? And I mean, obviously, guys, as much as we talk about these things, I am a big believer that CS2, people will still be talking about it in 20 years' time. Like, it's here to stay. People who think that it's just going to die, like, they just, I don't know, I feel like they're just new to the scene, or they're just rage baiting. However, there are some projects that have been made which could tempt a lot of people away from CS2, especially if there's just no new content. But guys, if you want to get in on all the skin action and grab yourself a new fresh loadout, that's where today's video sponsor comes in handy, which is Skins Monkey, the safe, automated, easy to use CS2 trading site that gives you an insane 35% deposit bonus for every cash deposit when using code WILD. Also, by using the code, you can claim up to a $5 free bonus on your first $100 trade. No deposit needed. It's definitely worth trading at least $100 on that first trade just to make sure you're making the most of it. And don't worry, there are a ton of deposit methods, so it's super easy to load up. And using the filters, you can find some skins that are just right for you and trade away any of your old skins that you're bored of. And in case you have any issues, they also offer 24/7 live chat support. So what are you waiting for? If you want to grab yourself some fresh new skins for 2025 from their crazy amount of skins up for grabs, make sure to go and check them out. But yeah, let's get back to the video. But yeah, guys, as I mentioned, there have been a couple projects that have been brought up in recent news, which I believe actually could steal a lot of players from CS2's player pool. The first of these projects, if you haven't heard about it already, is a project called Classic Offensive. And yeah, basically it's just a CSGO mod, which obviously is heavily visually inspired by games like 1.6. And it's got a lot of traction because people have a lot of nostalgia for that game and just old CS in general. Not to mention the whole new sub-tick system and just how CS2 doesn't really feel perfect. You know, it's crazy to think about it because I remember playing CSGO and people complained about that. And then now they're playing CS2 and they're like, oh my God, I want to go back. Because yeah, honestly, CS2, especially on 128.6 servers, was pretty crispy. But yeah, I mean, we've seen projects like this for other games such as Modern Warfare 2. And I'm talking about, you know, the original OG Modern Warfare 2. The one that I myself trick-shotted and sniped on, and I'm sure a lot of you guys watching did also. But yeah, recently there was the HM2 mod, which was going to be released just before BO6. And literally the day before it went live, Activision sent a cease and desist letter, and the project had to be shut down. Now, obviously, people find ways to play these projects regardless, but yeah, it put a massive halt to that project. And yeah, basically, a lot of people were thinking that that game would be booming. But yeah, because it was shut down, the only ways that you could get it were a bit more sus, and yeah, just not many people really tried it. So yeah, pretty much the same thing then happened to Classic Offensive. I'll leave it linked below, but Gabe Follow made a really good video going over what Classic Offensive was and what it would look like and how it would play. So yeah, if you haven't watched that, you can go and check it out there. But I'll just have some gameplay here showing it off. And yeah, I mean, it looks really good. But similar to Activision, guys, unfortunately, Valve got a bit worried and ended up contacting Classic Offensive, basically saying that there were concerns that the mod may no longer be compliant with their guidelines. So yeah, it basically had to be audited. And yeah, I mean, who knows? We still might get it. But again, put a big roadblock in the way of this being released. I mean, I don't think it's as bad as what happened with HM2 and Activision, but a lot of people were really hyped for this, and now they're just kind of left in the dark about it until we get an update. I mean, bro, this reply is a perfect representation of a lot of people. But yeah, so Valve pulled an Activision, and I mean, to be honest, I don't think it's as bad as Activision because, I mean, clearly Activision were doing it because they didn't want people going and playing this game and then not buying the new Call of Duty, whereas with Valve, that's not going to happen because anyone can play CS2. I think it is just more the case that they are taking a lot from Counter-Strike and bringing it into their new project, which, just needs to be checked over. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it will all get sorted. However, guys, the guys over at Classic Offensive tweeted this out, saying something unexpected. CS Pro Mod is back under a new name, and that new name is CS Legacy, which is a fully standalone remake of the classic game Counter-Strike 1.6, built on Valve's Source engine. And guys, the game looks amazing. Again, I'll leave a link to this video as well so you can check this out. But yeah, obviously I'll have footage playing in the background of what this looks like, and this looks really nice, guys. I 100% would love to try this out. And again, like, I know I sound a bit like a broken record, guys, but I don't get why Valve, instead of like taking these projects down or whatever, why can't they get these people on the team? Because I'm sure if there was like a limited time game mode or just a different game mode where you could like play on the old maps or just play like Nuke 1.6 on CS2, people would love that. And this is what I mean about Valve's lack of content, is that, yeah, we just, it's kind of crazy how the most popular game on Steam just really doesn't have much to do. Like, I mean, you just play the regular game modes, but there could be so much more. Like, there's so many mappers out there and just super talented people who could be brought onto the team to just make CS honestly like 10 times better. And they could see something on Twitter or YouTube or TikTok if it's just a clip of people playing some fun new game mode, and it could pique their interest, and who knows, they then come over to CS and try it out, and boom, we've got a new player. Like, I just think these things could help grow the CS community even more. But hey, who am I, guys? Valve clearly know best. We should have no updates and take down any projects which look too much like old CS. I don't know, guys. We'll see what happens. I hope that these projects release, but like both of them, I'd be down to play either. But I also just hope that, clearly based off the amount of likes this video has and the amount of traction that all of this stuff has got on Twitter, hopefully, surely that would like signal to Valve, oh, maybe we should be giving the community some more stuff. But I don't know, guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Were you hyped for Classic Offensive, or are you hyped for CS Legacy? I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. Like the video, and yeah, guys, that's pretty much it.